guys, in this video I will be explaining how Rose works and will also be giving tips on tricks on how to best use Rose. So Rose is located at the back of your farm, just behind the mines. Her and Ernest live in this little cliffside house overlooking your farm. Now the both of them are unlocked at level 33, and once they're unlocked you'll be given a 1-week trial of the both of them. Essentially what Rose does is she looks after your farm animals for you so you don't have to. Personally, I love to use Rose as I am a competitive player and I love my machines always running, so Rose always keeps enough stock on hand for me so I can easily allocate more products to my machines. Now, how do you get Rose? There is 3 different ways in which you can get Rose. The first being is Rose and Ernest will sometimes be free. Now, if they are free, they'll be hanging out in front of your house over here and they'll be waving at you, and they may have a 3-day free trial for you. Another way is through the boosters. As you can see, I have 4 Ernest boosters right now. And the last way is by purchasing them through diamonds. Now, I always have Rose going. I have her going right now, but however, we'll have a look at Ernest as he is the same prices. Now, Rose costs 15 diamonds for 3 days, 30 diamonds for 1 week, and 55 diamonds for 2 weeks. Every now and then there may be a 10% discount where you can get them for a little bit cheaper than these prices. Now, Rose, depending on what level you are, will have a limit to how much stock you can keep on hand. I'm a level 148 and Rose can keep 140 stock on hand at any given time. Another important factor to note is that any stock kept on hand is not included in your barn storage. This is my barn storage right here, and this is Rose's stock right here. Any of this stock that Rose has on hand you can also sell in your shop if you wish to. It's also important to note that Rose uses your silo stock. If you have Rose hide, you want to make sure you always have enough crops on hand to ensure she's always running and always collecting products for you. If you are running low on crops, Rose will be standing in front of your house over here and she will have a red exclamation mark above her head to let you know that you're about to run out of crops. It's also important to note that if you are running low on crops, Rose will stop at 10. Let's say I'm running low on wheat, Rose will stop at 10 and she will stop making any products that need wheat. Now, Rose can keep any farm animal product and however much quantity you want. As you can see in my queue, I have 60 eggs, 40 milk and 40 bacon. You will also notice that I don't have any wool and I don't have any goat's milk. This is personal preference, as I really don't use those products as much as I would with the bacon, milk and eggs. Now, this leads me to another tip with Rose. Even if you don't have selected products in the queue, she will continue to make the feed for you. I don't have goats in my queue, however, Rose still continues to make the goat feed for me, so every 8 hours when I'm in the game, I can collect my goats and feed them, and Rose will make more feed. I find this super helpful as the sheep and the goats, I don't use the products a lot, however I can still collect their products as Rose is making the feed for me. If this isn't a feature you like about Rose, you can always select Rose and click over here and you can change her features so she doesn't make extra products or she doesn't make extra feed. Now, if you have Rose hired during, for example, the derbies or like the county fair over here, any animal product collection will not work. Let's say, for example, I had to collect 20 eggs, it would not work as Rose would be collecting them. However, what you can do in that situation is you can go to the queue and you can just remove eggs from your queue and collect them yourself. The same applies for the derby as well. So any products that Rose collects does not count towards your derby. That includes all the tips and tricks on how to use Rose. When used correctly, Rose can be very, very helpful in collecting lots of products for you which you use for your machines. I know a lot of new players to the game can be a bit confused by Rose. However, if you use Rose to the best of your gameplay, I believe she's very helpful. Just play around with these numbers and products and come and find out what works best for you. I hope this guide has been helpful. Thank you for watching.